Welcome to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure, and I already know I'm not going to be able to move at all without fighting this goblin, which I'm sure I could just use an item and got away from him, but I'm just going to get rid of him, and then go from there. This is technically a good hand. All we have to do is pop our amulet, get a plains, play the plains, end turn, and next turn get out Stoneforge Mystic. Let's do that for a forest, Stoneforge Mystic, get our Sword of Hearth and Home, which is somewhere. Should be right here. With the power. Where's my Sword of Hearth and Home? It's not in my hand. Or it is, and I'm crazy. What the? No, it's not in my hand. Where's my Sword of Hearth and Home? Heart Piercer. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, it's called that thing. I forgot. That's not confusing at all. Okay. And they're dead. Alright, well, that's annoying. Alright, so now we'll do that. We have 4 mana. Strike when he attacks, exile up to 1 target assassin card from your graveyard. Let's just get Amy down. Nope. I didn't get red because I wanted to do a thing. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That would allow me to get out Amy and then attach to Amy. Let's do our equipment lover first. Attach the bow to him, and then we'll end turn. They won't attack. Good. I'm going to get rid of that. But that also would be good to get rid of. We don't get any more mana. I need 1 to play and attach the sword. We'll get the sword out. And let's attack. Shoot this down. Good. I don't kill him. And I take 3, which is fine. I'm going to attach the Sword of Hearth and Home. Leaves me with 2 mana, which I can do nothing with. So we'll attack for 6, shoot that down. And then I'm not going to bounce my guy. I am going to get a mountain. And then for 3 mana, I'll get out the Spear of Leonidas, and then we'll end turn. Okay, they get protection, right? No. Oh, yeah, they got Forced Walk. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter because he has protection from green, which you are. And now he has double strike, so I'll attack and then win the game. Let's go. Alright. I don't think we are. Do we have any missions going on? Any quest? No, just the one that's always stuck. Alright, we're going to try something different. I've kind of tried it, not really, on my cell phone game, but I'm going to try it on here. we're doing New Game Plus. I found out it doesn't override the save, so I can make a separate save for New Game Plus and still have this one available. So we're going to go into here, save this game, and have it where that goblin's gone. Now we're going to do New Game Plus for that. And we're going to New Game Plus with doing the storyline again. Because it gives you the option to do it or not to do it. And on my phone, I did both, and neither one really worked. But I feel like if I just do the thing, it'll be fine. Oh, but that one says New Game Plus. Interesting. This one does not say New Game Plus. But I still keep everything, so I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Oh, sorry. Yep. We're just gonna skip through all this. Yep. Alright. So now we find ourselves in a new Chandelar. And we still have all of our armor. We still have all of our cards and decks. I am going to save it to new game. Can I type that in? No. Save here as love. Okay. And then what I'm wondering now is if I go... See, that's what I'm saying. The other one says New Game Plus, but this one still is New Game Plus active. I didn't want to leave. What are you telling me to do? There we go. Because I still got some gold, so I could just buy some stuff. Hungry Lynx, that's a good card. I have it. I don't know why it says 0. That's still cool. Okay. Let's go up here. Check out the artifacts and the equipments. Since you know we love them. Alright. When this artifact enters, whenever artifact you control, mana value 3 or greater, enters all artifact creatures and spacecraft cards, potentially get 1. Oh. That's okay. The Robe of Stars. That's so cool. I'd love to have that in real life. It just wouldn't look that good. Sadly. Alright. Find a dungeon and enter the dungeon. Okay. Which I guess it's pointing me toward the closest dungeon. Which there it is. Alright. Oh my god. Freaking mine couldn't... let's see if this deck could go fast enough against these guys. I don't know if I'm going to like this very much. Aerith with the chair, let's go. We're going to keep this hand. And then we shall swamp, Dark Ritual, Endless Water, pop our amulets, get a plains, and then end turn. Next turn I'll be 4 mana. So I'll get a plains down, get Aerith with the chair out, attach the bow to Aerith with the chair, and end turn. Alright, so we're going to do a tap land, get our shuriken out, attach the shuriken, attack for 2. Aerith gains 1. Aerith is then stolen. Cool. Play another tap land. And end turn. Good lord. Alright, well, they stole the Endless Water as well, which is not good. Elvish Piper out. This is what I thought was going to happen. I don't have my hearts like I used to. That's not good. That's really bad. Alright, let's get Cloud out. I have no equipment to give the Cloud, which is crappy. We'll end turn. Aerith with the sword. They steal Cloud. Yep, I'm gonna lose this. Doesn't even matter. End turn. And yep, they're taken as well. Yep, see, that's why I hate fighting those guys. Win a duel. Okay, well, freaking let me get over here and heal my 12 hearts. I guess that's one thing that doesn't carry over is all the hearts you had. We could beat a wizard. Alright, this is insanely better. And it's not going to get stolen from me every freaking turn. Alright, island, end turn. I could have played that, I know. Alright, and Marauder down. End turn. I get a 4-1, which is going to die. Play the sword, attach the bow. Attack for 2, shoot down your guy. I get another guy out, that's fine. I'm going to shoot him down too. 3 mana, 1 blue. I can do nothing. Alright, I guess we're attaching that. And then we'll attack, take your guy out. And then I have to discard. Oh, I don't. Oh, Roku Tower gave me unlimited hand size. Let's go. So we'll just slowly win with Marauder. Because we're getting no lands. Oh, Prismatic Vista. There we go. Get a mountain. I can immediately get my Samurai Katanas out. And then I can Alpha Strike, shoot down your guy again. Ooh. I did not shoot down your guy that time. But I won, so it doesn't matter. Alright. So that's a win. Another Jace. Some new cards. Alright. Win a duel, get you rewards and crap. Yep. And now I need to go somewhere. Where is it sending me? Quest. Where am I? Find and enter a cave. Okay. That's a dungeon. There's a cave. If you haven't defeated an enemy, do that. Alright. Don't feel like fighting gens. Armor-wise, it's probably going to be best I go back with the Hive Lord armor. Because that extra health is going to save my butt. Alright, I don't want to fight you, Maelstrom Angel. Maelstrom, I don't know what you are. Alright, let's keep this hand. It's technically really good if I could get my engine going. Let's go ahead and pop this. Get us some planes. End turn. Play the Tundra. Get out the Mystic. Which is going to get us Hearth and Home Sword. Which, as we know, is right here. And then we're going to have to discard what's in turn. We'll get rid of the monster manual. I think think I'm good on lands. Well, they're dead. I expected that to happen. Glimmer Void down. Let's get out Ash. Let's attach the bow to him for free. And we'll end turn. And then we'll get a plains down. We'll get our... actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. We're going to get our sword out. And draw a card. Equip our sword. And then attack. And we're not going to bounce. We are going to get another plains. And then we're going to play our equipment lever. There we go. And then enter. They are playing too many colors. That's a really good card. I need more of those. We're going to Badlands. And then we shall... If you're in step, if you control 4 more effects, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, let's do that. And then we'll Alpha Strike. Not bounce anybody. Get a land. And then we return Stoneforge Mystic to our hand, which we could play next turn. They get rid of my equipment lever. That's fine. We'll attack. Not bounce anybody. I meant to do things. Let's get Stoneforge Mystic out. Yeah, I played this all wrong. That's on me. Alright, let's get the sword down. Let's attach the sword for free. And then we'll end turn. Do I have a red mana available? I do. Lightning Bolt their face and win the game. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Oh, cool. Spider-Man and Venom. And a Worldly Tutor. Go to a town. Objectives, complete order, quest, navigate, arrow, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so what's the quest? First job, complete a side quest. Okay. Which will be in... not there. But the draft, Masters Edition, don't... no Masters. So we're going to go around, go in here, Goblin Invasion, take some goblins out, but we're going to see what we got in here first. Nothing I much care for. What about in the equipment section? Dancers, chakras, already have one. No, okay. Black, Hero's Downfall. New art of it. Lifelink at the beginning of your end step. If a creature died this turn, draw a card and you lose a life. If 7 or more creatures died this turn instead, draw 7 cards and lose 7 life. I'm gonna pass on that and go kill some goblins. There's one. Let's play. And then we'll keep this. And then we'll play our tap land, tap our bow, and then end turn, and then pop our amulet, and get us an island, and then end turn, and play said island, and then get out our Marauder, get out our Birds of Paradise, and then end turn. They get a 1/1 out, which we will remove. Let's play land. Let's do that. And then we'll attack for 2, shooting down your guy. There we go, he's dead. That stinks. I skip my first main phase, Evolving Wilds, pop it. Get whatever, it doesn't matter at this point. Elvish Piper out. And, oh, I guess it did matter. Oops, that stinks. I got 2 mana still, so we'll get out our short bow and then we'll enter. They're going to hit me for 3, that's fine. And then I shall get our crawler down. Well, Elvish Piper. Let me then get the crawler out. Then let me get my flyer down. Which is going to power up our Birds of Paradise. And then we're going to attach the bow to Birds of Paradise. And then attack for 3. There we go. They draw a card, lose a life. I lose my Birds of Paradise. But at this point, I have enough mana. It doesn't matter. Ooh, wow. Let's get Mothra down. Nope. I don't have that kind of mana. In that case, we're going to get that out. We're going to attach this for free. We're going to attach our bow for 1. We're going to attach our other bow for 1. And then we're going to hit you for 6 and kill this guy. There we go. You gave all your guys a 1/1 power up. Well, you know what you didn't give them? Flying. So we win because I drew a card. Alright. Some goblins down. Need to find some more goblins. There's 1. And we'll get Mothra again. Let's keep this hand. Terramorphic Expanse for a plains. And then end turn. White creatures cost 1 less. Let's pop this for a forest. End turn. We got starting town, so we can do that. Alright, forest. Whenever 1 or more artifacts enter the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 soldier with lifelink. Let me do this. No, let me Bird's Paradise first. I already played a land, correct. End turn. Bird's Paradise is dead. Alright, well that's not good. Let's do mountain. Let's do this now. And end turn. They hit me for 2. Alright, starting town. Let's do... Mothra. Nope. Let's do... this guy. A girl. And then I have 2 mana, which I can't use. So we'll end turn. Target player may put this card into their hand from the library shuffle. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't have it. No. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Well, so they hit me for 9. I keep forgetting how low my health is. Alright. That is very bad. Let's get out another plains. And I have quite a bit of mana. Let's get Mothra down. We'll have to sacrifice some help. That's fine. And white. Alright. Which gives us another 1/1. I have 2 mana, still can't do anything. Because it's the wrong colors, and we'll end turn. Oh god, that's bad. That's very bad. Okay, this gets blocked by them, so I just take 2. That blocks. Sorry. This gets blocked by that. And then this will have to get blocked by that. They'll come back with flying. Oh yeah, we're doing this again. No. Okay. So now... If I did that for black, I won't have blue available. I can't play that. This costs 1 white. Let's do it. And then can I get this down? Just gonna untap all my stuff. So now I attack with both of them. Everything untaps and gets a 1/1 power up. He has lifelink, so he's gonna block. They deal 5 damage to me and I lose the game. Losing all my hearts is definitely annoying. I didn't realize that when I did that the first time, that I lost all my hearts. Since I kept everything else. And actually, my armor did not... Oh, it does. It gives me 18. Okay, I was about to say... if it didn't give me my stuff, I'd be upset. Alright, let's keep this hand. Let's do... Reliquary Tower, pop our amulet, get a plains, and then end turn. They get out a 1/1 with Wither. We get our plains down. That gives us 3 mana, but only 1 white. So we could do nothing. We'll end. They're going to hit me for 1. That's fine. Let's get our Bayou out. Let's get out our Elvish Piper. And then we can get out whatever we want next turn. Unless they die. They don't. Good. Alright. We'll get out our island. Let's pop Elvish Piper. Give me... Infection Troll, I have Hexproof. I have no equipments. Just give me Amy. Because then I can start attacking with Amy. Attach the bow to Amy for free, even though I should have done it before I attacked. I have 1 white. Let's get him out. And then we'll end. Okay. Alright, so get the tomb down. Let's get out. Let's terminate this. Nope, I don't have a red. Okay, let's do this then. and get out our assassin. Then mess up attacking. Okay. Alright, let's play the short bow for 1. Let's attach the short bow for 1. Or is it free? That was free. That's fine. Undo the land. That didn't work. Alright, God, this is annoying. End turn. Oh my god. This is the exact same game as last time. Dear God, okay. Can I just power smash somebody? Not really, and I can't do this. Freaking A. Okay. I'm going to attack both of them. Power him up. Deal 1 damage to him. They're going to block Amy. Crap. Amy dies. Okay. I lost. Yep, I lost. Wow. Oh my god, stupid bird. You know, this is New Game Plus, and it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. It's probably my fault for playing this deck. I should probably change it up to a more reliable, consistent deck. So I'm not losing every game in turn. That's going to die. And let's do that, which will allow us to get out the crawler, and then we're gonna hit you for 1, shooting your bird down, and I get a cat, and you get out another guy. That's fine. Pop this, give me a forest, get a crawler out again, and then we'll Alpha Strike, shooting your guy down, hit you for 6. I get some more cats, and you draw cards and lose the game. I have 7 of these, sell that. Alright, let's heal and try not to lose to goblins again. I'm swapping to green. I'm not getting mana screwed this time. That's not a goblin. There's a goblin. Okay. Yep. Forest, Llanowar Elves. Pauper Amulet. Getting, who could believe it, a swamp. End turn. I get out a 2/1. That's nice. I'm going to get out another forest and Sword of Body and Mind and attach the bow and end turn. They're going to hit me for 2, that's fine, and they destroy him and hit me for 5. Also fine, because we're going to attach the Sword of Hearth and Home. And then we are going to Alpha Strike you for 3. You discard a bunch of cards, and I get a wolf. You get a 3/3 with haste, but you're not attacking. Good. Let's do that. Let's get everything out. Mark add 1 mana of any. Okay. Let's do this for green. powers my guys up. And then we'll get them out. And then we'll attack. Since we have protection, you can't block. I get another wolf. I get an 0-1, which I could shoot down. And a 2-1, which I could shoot down. Evolving Wilds, pop it. Forest. Get the behemoth out. I become the monarch. Attack for 4. Shoot this guy down. Open the gates. Alright. And attack with protection and win the game. There we go. That's how easy these games should go. Elves versus goblins. Elves are gonna win. Not always, but this time. After this fanatic, I gotta fight a chief to continue on. It's not great. We're gonna keep it. Go ahead and pop our amulet, getting a forest in turn. Play a forest, play our War Master in turn. They're going to kill my War Master. That's fine. Let's do another forest. We got 3 mana. We're going to play our thing, calling for green. They're going to get out there 3/3 with haste. We're going to play that. Get us a swamp. I got 3 mana. Let's play them. I already played a land, so let's get Loxodon out, and then we'll end turn. They're a 6/6. Great. Forest. This is bad. I need a creature. Create an elf. Green elf. Let's play Helm. Let's get an elf. I cannot attach Loxodon to Helm. No. I need another mana to do that. Alright, let's attach the bow, and then we'll end turn. Why'd they tap this? I don't understand what happened there. Okay, sure. We'll play that. We're going to attach the Loxodon. That gives us 2 mana. Let's play this. We're going to attack for 5, shoot that down. They're going to block, we'll trample through, but then we'll die. But we get a lot of health back. They're going to hit me for 6, that's fine. I get out my cub. I don't think I could do that, can I? No, okay. I don't have any land to play, or the cub would be good. Let's get this down. Which does not give us, we only have 2 mana. I need 3 to attach to the Loxodon. Let's get him down then. And then we'll end turn. And this creature dies. Okay, so block that. And... oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna lose this game too. Good lord. Can't do that. Nope. I figured not. Oh. attach this to helm. 2, 3. And then I have technically 3 mana. Let's attach the bow. Let's Alpha Strike. Do 1 damage here. They're gonna block. We'll trample through for 5. We got Vigilance. That's awesome. I gained 7, so I'm up to 10. That's good. Alright. He still has trample. Let's play this. And double his attack. So he'll be 14. We'll attack, shoot that down. They'll double block. We shall kill his guys, and I think we win. We do, yay. Okay, good lord. Struggling on these. Chandra, Racing Chandra, Firebending Chandra. Fire what? Firebrand. Okay, I was about to say. Oh my god, now I gotta fight a Goblin Chief. Alright, there's King of the Goblins. We can fight him. Goblin King. Let's play. Alright, this is good for me. We'll keep it. Forest, Elvish Mystic, pop our amulet, get another forest out in turn. Forest, Sword of Fire and Ice, end turn. I need to get Helm down and attach that to Helm. Alright, Forest. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, 1/1. Let's get Helm out. Let's attach the sword to Helm so he has protection now. And do that. So, yep. Alright, kill somebody when he attacks. End turn. Oh my god. And they get Mountain Walk. Okay, well, I'm not playing mountains, thankfully. I need to get rid of that. Alright. And now let's do the sword. Attach the sword. Attack for 6. They can't block. I'll do another 2 damage here. I get to draw a card, all my lands untap. You discard cards, right? That player discards a card and you untap. Yeah, they discard a card. Alright, and I can get rid of somebody and get somebody. Let's do that. Get rid of Helm. And we're going to get out our World Spine Worm. Now I have a 15/15 trample. Okay. Could you try when this creature becomes tapped for the first time during each of your turns, put a warning counter on it? Yes, please. Let me get that immediately down. I still have mana to get them out. I attack. They both get a power up. We're going to kill this guy. They triple block and lose the game. An early game World Spawn Worm freaking kills it. Alright. A few goblins remain. I don't care. We're not gonna... what am I stuck on? Oh my god. I don't want to fight you, piggy. I'm trying to hurry up and get through this crap. Each creature you control one cover on has trample. Sure, we'll keep this. Let's pop our amulet, get a forest, end turn. Forest, Land of War Elf, end turn. And then Bayou, get them out. Power up Land War Elves. I technically still have 2 mana available, which I can't do anything really with. So we're going to attach the bow, attack for 2, shoot down your 3/1. There we go. Now you got a 1/1. We'll kill that 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically 4 mana. Let's get him down. Yeah, we'll tap the draw card. And then we'll end turn. I don't know what I was going to undo. Alright, and then we'll get a forest. Got a ton of mana now. Let's do this card. Giving them a 1/1 power up and trample. I technically have 3 mana left. Well, Hydra's Growth them. So now they're a 6/6 trample. We'll attack. They're going to block. We will hit you through it. They get a 3/3 pig out for blocking. And a 10/6 pig. Okay. Well, freak. Alright. Okay, we're gonna get him down. And they're gonna get a giant power up and be a 12/12. And then we're gonna attach the bow to them. And then we're going to attack for 12, shooting down your 1/1. You're gonna triple block. We're gonna take out the 6/10. And that's it. We kill all your guys. Good. Oh my god. Alright, and to get another 6/10. Oh my god. Okay, well, freaking A. 1, 1, 1. Yeah, I'll tap 1 to draw a card. It was a land, unfortunately. Let's get this out. And equip the legendary for 3. Do I have a legendary? No. Okay. Let's end turn. If he attacks, that's going to be devastating. He doesn't. Good. Alright, land. Get rid of this. Equip this to him. And let's get him. Nope. How much mana could I produce? Not a lot. Okay, we're just going to attack for 11. They're going to double block. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Hit you for 3. Now I just need you not to play anything else. I don't know why I didn't. Attack with everything, I would have just won the game. So we're just going to do that now. Nobody has trample, but they don't need it. Let's just attach this to them. And then we're going to Alpha Strike and win the game. They have 1 blocker. Trample did not matter. Ooh, I got a new Spider Porker art. Craven, that's his name. I was trying to think of that. Like 800 games ago. Alright. And then we go into town. We completed our mission. Stuff became cheaper. And we'll reroll. Power Fist. Equipped creature has trample. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage, the player won't counter on it. Let's get that. That could be useful. Alright, let's reroll. Alright, let's continue on. First job complete. Town Fork offer you a small discount on their shops. Yep. I just took advantage of that. I think you want me to do it again, so let's go buy something from here. Legend rule doesn't apply. Easily buy that. Blue spells cost one less. Eh. And reroll. XB, X8. Construct, Colossus. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, you may pay 3. If you do, create a token that has a copy of this card. Okay. First job, complete more side quests when they are available in small towns. Alright, yeah. I think I have to do 3 small side quests to complete this. Fight what? What am I doing? Oh, the slime. Yeah, whatever. I can beat a slime. Even if I have no health, I can beat a slime. What's this one? Yep. Traveler, we were able to read Merfolk. Merfolk, okay. Yeah, I can fight Merfolk. Let me kill the Merfolk, and then I'll go fight the slime. Edit. Slime. Track back. Alright, let's fight some Merfolk while we run away from this stupid sliver. There's a Merfolk. Merfolk's also annoying, but we have our elves, which are also annoying. We'll keep this hand. Player Mox Jets. Pop our amulet. Get us a forest. Play the forest. And end turn. Alright. Protection from blue. That's hilarious. Swamp Fairy with protection from blue. Give them the bow since I can't do anything else and end turn. Sword of Body and Mind would be amazing for them. Let's do the gear. Attach it for free. And then we'll attack for 4. They have to take it. They hit me for 2. They got a bunch of guys. I'm going to attack for 4. I can't block it. I skip my draw phase, which stinks. Or my main phase. Let's do Sword of Body and Mind. Next turn I can equip it, and then I can Giant Growth to win the game. They hit me for 6. That's fine. We will attach the Sword of Body and Mind. And then we'll do Giant's Growth, except they have protection from green. But it doesn't matter because we do 6 damage and they can't do anything about it. That was an awesome top deck. Alright, let's find some more Merfolk. That's a wizard. Not a Merfolk. That's another wizard. Good lord. That's another wizard. Oh my god. I just need some Merfolks to fight. That's an elemental Merfolk, I think, but I'm going to leave it there. So I don't feel like fighting an elemental. Regular Merfolk would be fine. There's one. Merfolk Soldier again. And then we'll keep this hand. No protection from us this time, unfortunately. Pop that. Go ahead and give us another forest. End turn. Play the forest. Play our elf healer. End turn. Get a forest, get our endless water, get out our elf dinosaur man, attack for 1, hit him for 1. They're going to get out a 1/1, which we're going to kill because he is a Tim, and I don't feel like dying to a Tim. Cancel. We're going to attach it there. And that still leaves us with 3 mana to get out nothing. Oops. Alright, so let's go ahead and Alpha Strike, shoot your guy down, hit you for 2. Next turn I can Elvish Piper. So we'll get them down. And then the turn after that, I could just get out the snake. Hexproof. Ooh, that's bad. Alright, let's just heal, and then we'll enter. Alright, Elvish Piper stayed alive, which is good. Getting Forest Walk's not going to matter. So let's do this. Get our snake out. And then let's get our champion out. And then heal ourselves and end turn. Next turn we'll start attacking with the snake. Alright, let's Elvish Piper again. Get out the Hydra. Get out the Druid. Let's move the bow to the snake. And then we'll heal. Attack for 2. Shoot this guy down. They're going to take the damage. I get to draw a card. I get a forest. I got 2 mana. I can't do nothing with that, so we'll end. Alright. Tap land, tap in our scrap. Let's do... what's he do? Damage dealt to this, prevent it. Okay, so let's do that. Let's attack with Helm and Helm. They're going to block the 5, so he gets a double power up. I get to draw a card, another Bayou, and we'll end turn. And then we'll just win. Because we got all these giant things out. Let's give a +3/+3 to... No one has trample. We'll give it to the Elvish Piper. And then we'll Alpha Strike and win the game. Congrats. Alright. Yay, more new cards. And I'm at 777 money. So you know that's lucky. Okay. After this game, we're gonna have to end the episode here, annoyingly. And, sorry. We're gonna keep this hand. They're going first. They get a 1/1 out. We'll do a forest. We'll get our Death Touch Reacher, and then we'll end. They're gonna hit me for 1. That's fine. That's awesome. We're gonna get out our War Master. And then we're going to attach our bow to our elf and attack. Hit them for shoot their guy down. There we go. They get a 2/2, which is stinks. Swamp down. I'm up to 4 mana. Let's do the elf, which will get me out another elf. Then we'll get out the Warhammer. And then we'll attack for 2. If they block, they die. Okay, they don't. They're going to tap down my War Master. That's fine. Pop our amulet. Get us a forest. Play the forest. We have 4 mana. We're going to give the hammer to our Death Toucher. And then we'll make a copy of the hammer. Or actually, let's make a copy of the bow, which unfortunately we can't attach. So we'll just attack for 5, shoot that for 1. They're going to block. We're going to trample through with 4. We will die, annoyingly, but that is okay. Did they just board wipe? What the crap? Return to owner's hands all creatures with toughness less than or equal to the number of islands you control. Cool. Okay. That was awesome. Play that. Let's do him again. We'll do him. I get another elf. And then I have 3 mana. How much is this? That's 2. Let's attach the hammer here, and then we'll end. Oh my god, stupid things. Alright, get that down. I don't think I can, nope, okay. Let's do his monster token on him, and then can I play him? Yes, I can, which gives me another elf. And then I'm going to attack for 6. And I gain 6. They're at 1. Oh, I should have just Alpha Strike. I tap my stuff. I attach my bows. And then I can't do that. I will Alpha Strike. I will shoot down this thing. And then we'll win the game. Awesome. Alright. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and defeat the Merfolk leader, because I know, I don't know if that's a leader, I don't think so. I'll go ahead and defeat the leader because I know the next episode I'm going to be doing that thing for a long time. The dungeon, the sewer dungeon. Okay, so yeah, those guys are the leader. Okay. So let's go up here, fight the leader. Merfolk Lord. Alright, let's keep this hand. Okay, you get that. Good for you. Let's go ahead and pop this. Get us a forest. They get a 1/1 green Merfolk down. If I could get Island or Forest Walk again, that'd be amazing. Alright. Mystic down. Go ahead and make a copy of the bow and then end turn. Alright, we can kill Helm. So now we shall play the forest. Let's attach the bows. As much as I would prefer to get our Elvish Piper out, to get Helm out as quickly as possible, I need to get rid of this guy. He is a problem. Oh my god, and they get another one. Hit me for 3 again. Alright. That stinks. Swamp, Elvish Piper. So next turn we can get him down. Let's attack again. Getting rid of this guy again. We can't have their guys being unblockable. They're gonna hit me for 4. Alright. Swamp, Evolving, or Elvish Piper. Get out my 8/8 Indestructible. Get out the Archer. And whenever another creature you control attacks, it gains Trample and Indestructible. Okay. Let's attack. We are going to shoot this guy down. Good. They're gonna do what? What did they do? This card enters, this kick, target land becomes an island. Oh, who cares? Okay. Let's play them. Power up my elves. And then we're gonna Alpha Strike. Shoot this guy down. Everybody gets Trample and Indestructible, and then we'll almost win the game. That's an island. Good. That's nice. Let's play Helm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. So let's do it for 1. And yeah, we'll tap our forest, draw a card. We get a cat. Oh my gosh. Okay, Alpha Strike and completely annihilate our opponent and win the game. Yay. Alright, so this mission's done. The Unicorn Bazaar was this town. Nope. It was further down. It was one of these. Crap. I was trying to end this episode, Black Wizard. Good lord. Yeah, that's fine. Pop our amulet, get us a forest, end turn. Forest, Bird's Paradise, end turn. Alright, forest. Get that guy down, and end turn. We're just ramping insanely, but we don't really have anything to play with it. Alright, now we're tapping for anything, which, sure. I can't get him down, so we're just gonna end turn. Oh, they're gonna get rid of my deer. Let's get that down. 1, 1, and 1. And then we'll get him out, which will give a power up to the bird, since I can't block it. And then I'll attach the bow to the bird, since again they can't block. And then we shall Alpha Strike, shoot down your 2/1. You get a tap 2/2 to replace it. That's fine. Okay. Oh my god, I skipped my thing again. I don't want to do that. We're just gonna not attack. Alright, I'm gonna have to draw again. Do this. Get a forest. Put it into play. Let's get them down. So give everybody a power up. Let's get her out. And there we go. We'll do both. Creature gets 2/2, doesn't matter. Them. And we're gonna tap for green. Nessa down. We'll get a Hydra's layer, and then we'll end. To get more Death Touch. Just play the Hydra's layer. And then green. And then we'll play this. And then we'll give a 2/2 power up to our bird, because again, they can't block the bird. Tap in a green to draw a card. We'll get an elf, we'll play it. Get another 2/2 power up to our bird. We'll tap another green to draw another card. We'll get her down. So then we tap for anything. Giving another power up to Bird's Paradise. Oh my goodness. Alright, they tap. Draw another card. We get Legolas. I can play Legolas. Let's get Legolas out. 1 and 1. We're 2 in this again. 2/2 power up to our bird. We're gonna pay 1 to draw a card. Oh my god, Land of War Tribe. I cannot get out Land of War Tribe, unfortunately. So we're going to attack with our 8/9, doing 1 damage to him. And then we hit him for 8. I become the Monarch. I get to draw a card. It's a forest. That's going to be great for next turn when I get out another elf and draw 1.5 million cards. Forest down. Sorry. Everybody gets a power up. Indestructible. Green. Let's play them. And then we'll give a power up to a bird, because again, they can't block it. We get to draw a card. We'll get out our war gear. We're going to attach it to our bird. And then we're going to Alpha Strike with everybody, shoot that for 1, and then win the game. Auto, 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 auto. Yay, we won. Painseer. Okay. Sounds like the Pokemon Painseer. Alright. That wasn't there. Let's get our reward. We'll end this longer episode now that we've gotten our gold. We're at 1600, good lord. And once we beat Slime Man, we'll actually... that's actually really good. I might have to put that in this deck. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Lightning Greaves. Alright, yeah, let's end this episode here, and then next episode, we'll go fight the Slime Boy with our stupid strong elves. But yeah, for now, we're going to go ahead and end this episode. If y'all can, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.